You know, as in every real man's life, also in my life there came the moment when I had to pack my sack, when I had to leave good old mama's house to find me a new home. Hard times, as you can imagine, in the first state, believe me or not. And so I tell you, I was real desorientated, wandering around in strange escapes, dead-end circles and one-way roads to nowhere, looking to find some people, but I only catch their backs. Everywhere grotesque creatures around me. What's that coming up, I ask myself. I looked up to my good old friend Jesus, asking him where to find new friends. A place of values like truth, reason, fellowship, love, belief. A place with unending activity. My body was full of fire at that time, as you can imagine. I needed to play, to pray, to do some sports and to have a bunch of fun, as you can imagine. As everybody needs it around, you understand. So I went on and on, tried every trace I smelled, went by plane, went by cycle, went by train and car. I also tried a horse. Absurd sceneries I've seen, I tell you. Oh yeah. I was in a real big need of a rest then. Something to eat. And a warm bed at least. When I, in the end, or shall I say, finally found what I was heading for. It was only a harmless house from the outside. No special sign for me. But look at what's inside. Believe me, there was truth, reason, fellowship, love. I believe in the real right things. And even Master Don Bosco, real hot like, you know, Tabasco or something. And my good old friend Jesus also was there, believe it or not. So it was a place for the future, with the right friends, with the right support. So that's the whole story, believe it or not. Also, when you listen to a brave man, just like when you listen to me, you should not believe everything, you know, because I kept you away from some delicate details. I gotta tell you now, it's about the boys special. Now, as I told you, I found that house. And first, as you can imagine, I really wanted to know what's going on there, so I checked in. Kind of a silence surrounded me first. Empty floors in the first state. So I checked out every room, believe me.
Mama! Mama! Mama!
I went up the stairways, went over these floors, and got inside. I looked out the window, hot views outside, but also gorgeous ones to the inside. I checked out the bathroom and found that it was a real good design from ancient times, what I found. Oh yeah, and beds they had there. Real legal for real human beings.
Das war jetzt zum Beispiel Banane.
But that wasn't all. After leaving the rooms, I was heading for further attractions.
Is it there?
I also wanted to know what kind of facilities they got to offer. For my own personal fun, I think. And I tell you, no one could expect something more from a place like this. So believe me, listen. I went down the strange stairways and finally found myself in a kind of a dark cellar. A bunch of a labyrinth of rooms there. I didn't know how many there are of the rooms. I was counting only kind of a fitness center. kind of a music room.
Ich kann einmal Keyboard spielen.
Aber ich kann Gitarre spielen.
A games room. Kind of a garage or a working place. And even a cinema.
Ich wollte nicht aufhören zu schneiden, das weiß ich. Na, bitte den Film an.
Finally, as you really can imagine, after all that long run through all this, I was tired and kind of hungry. So they took me to the local domestic restaurant room, and I got the real food message there. Good food, can't explain. Then, on the way to my bed, I finally bumped into some of the boys passing by.
Vorne sind gebunkert. Jetzt geht's auf.
What good occasion to talk about lifestyle here?
Gewalt gibt's bei uns in der Moskau nicht.
So, in the end, I got my happy sleep. So, and if you want to ask, know where to find me, right?